Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Thursday night football review for round 15 of the NRL. We saw the Eels absolutely, I guess you could say, hammer the Melbourne Storm tonight. 14 points to nil. Yeah, not a lot to take out of the game, to be honest.
It's a bit boring.
Not a lot of positives tonight for both sides, to be honest. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are about 14 subscribers away from 600 subscribers, so make sure you hit that. If we can get 600 by the end of the weekend, that'd be great. I am planning a live stream this weekend. I do not know what game. I'm working all the way till Sunday, so I don't know what game I'll be live streaming yet, but I do plan on live streaming a game. But my name is Nick from Australia. This is the King himself, Luther King. You've seen him before in previous videos. He's an Eels supporter. Very happy, obviously, with his team getting up, but not
played better.
We
should have won by more.
Not a great game. Parramatta 14, Melbourne 0, and look, the amount of players Melbourne had out. Look, we all know who was out. There was no Vunivalu, no Smith, no Munster, no Dale Finucane, no Jesse Bromwich, no Jerome Hughes. Yet they only won 14-0 Luther at Bankwest Stadium. I expected a better game. I know Melbourne were terrible. Their discipline was bad. They gave away about 5 crusher tackles tonight.
Disgusting.
It was pretty fucking disgusting. I'm not pretty happy. I'm pretty disappointed with that. But what do you think of the game tonight?
You should have won by more. Melbourne were defending well for a while, and we just opened them up a couple times, scored a couple alright tries, but our attack still looks off. I think Moses is still injured because he's not playing the best footy I've seen him play. Brown played alright. Gutherson again was probably best player on the field, or Sean Lane was, I'd say, making good meters. Forwards are a bit quiet. Nathan Brown ran hard though.
Yeah, Nathan Brown played very well.
Yeah, I didn't rate him tonight.
Well, I'm just looking at some of the running meters here. Regan Campbell-Gillard, this is the quietest game of his life, I swear. 77 meters.
Is that all?
77 for Campbell-Gillard. Junior Paulo 90.
What?
Sean Lane, I mean, the back row was great. Sean Lane was great. Nathan Brown was great. Ryan Madison was pretty good too. But if you have a look at the bench, Nicore 102, Evans and Kafusi were also very good. But look, I thought Parramatta in the first 15 minutes of the game were very off. When they come out of the sheds, I remember last year's semi-final when Melbourne played Parramatta in Melbourne, when Melbourne won 32-0. I remember that game well. Parramatta come out of the sheds, I look fucking shit nervous. When they come out of the sheds, when they came out of the sheds tonight, looking at their face, they look fucking, they look nervous again, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, they look scared. And the first 15 minutes, I think I was spot on with saying that, but they ended up getting on top of Melbourne. I thought the game plan for Melbourne was good early, getting Nelson to run straight at Mitchell Moses.
Yeah, he was great tonight, Nelson.
Nelson was a nightmare. He made a couple of stupid fucking decisions tonight, but Parramatta's game plan the first 20 minutes, they kept throwing the ball sideways. They kept playing sideways football. They would barely go for the middle.
And they just end up dropping it.
I'm like,
early possession.
They're not going to win by doing this shit. Yeah. And in Melbourne, they just didn't have the kicking game. I thought the young guy in the blue, Cooper Johns, had a very, very poor game. I know it's his first game, but he was really poor tonight. Yeah. I thought Riley Jacks was pretty quiet. Pappenhausen wouldn't pass the ball. He was playing like an imposter tonight.
Yeah, he was hogging it, wasn't he?
He just wouldn't pass the ball.
I mean, there was an opportunity, I think there was like 15 minutes left. He had 3-on-1. He just hogged it.
All he had to do was give it to Shandor Earl or Branko Lee, and they're in.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it. I don't know what was going on there. But like I said in my tipping video on Tuesday, Parramatta were always going to win this game. It was just going to be. It was hard to see where Melbourne's points were going to come from. I think I had Parramatta 18-14 from memory. I don't even know why I said 14. Melbourne didn't have one try, and they were awful tonight.
They were close, but they needed to pass it. And the short ball to Nelson was there so many times, and they didn't do it.
Well, they should have put Nelson on the edge when they were on the attack, because every time the ball would go to Kenny Bromwich, they'd wrap him up. I mean, it'll take about 5 defenders to just get Nelson down, especially close to the goal line like that. It's like putting Tamalolo on an edge. It's bloody tough to stop.
Can't stop him.
I mean, if you put Nelson on an edge in an attacking situation, 5-10 minutes out from the goal line, it's going to take about 5 or 6 defenders to get there. By the time he plays the ball, You spread the ball back the other side of the field, and then you've got an overlap, and then you've got defenders nervous on either side. So I thought the game plan was awful. I don't like how Melbourne played tonight. I thought they were absolutely garbage. Yeah. But as for Parramatta, they were good, but they were not brilliant. They
good enough to get the win.
Good enough to get the win, but I'm not really impressed. But tonight's performance, I'm going to give the Melbourne Storm's performance tonight a very harsh 2 out of 2, 2 out of 10. I thought they were very awful, and I'm going to give the Eels' performance tonight a 6 out of 10. Yeah. They weren't great. My top 3 on ground, I think this is pretty easy. I think these are the top 3 players by far. Number 3 is going to go to Nathan Brown. Thought he was excellent. Number 2 is going to go to Sean Lane. And number 1, my man of the match, it's going to go to Clint Gutherson. I thought he had a really good game tonight. Again. But your top 3, mate?
Top 3. 3, I reckon Wagga Blake.
Yeah, fair.
Great. 2, Sean Lane. Number 1, you'd have to go Gutherson. Again.
Yeah, Gutherson.
Such a great performance. He's the best fullback in the game right now.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. That's a huge call. Huge call.
Every week he makes like over 200 metres.
You know, you've got a fair case in saying that because Tedesco hasn't been brilliant. He's been playing a lot of first receiver stuff, playing like an extra 5'8" at the moment, James Tedesco. But look, I was prepared to say if the Eels lost tonight, put a line for them. But you know, I'm still not convinced with the Eels. I thought they were good. They are definitely a premiership contender because the teams below them are nowhere near the level of the teams that are in the top 4 of them, in my honest opinion. But they're doing enough. They're winning games ugly. Like, the thing is, you don't want to be playing your best football this time of year. You want to be building slowly. You want to be winning ugly. That's why I think teams like Penrith need to be a little bit careful. I'm not saying Penrith have peaked early or anything, but they need to be careful. They want a huge winning streak. They need to lose a game soon just to get back down to reality, maybe a bit of a reality check. But I thought the Eels tonight, they were okay without being brilliant. And I did the job. I thought Clint Gutherson was best on ground. And Melbourne's first time at Bankwest Stadium. Melbourne need to play more games at Bankwest. But anything else you want to say about this game?
No, go the Eels. Got the job done. Next week will be tough against the Rabbits.
Next Thursday night again. Eels are back on against South Sydney. Melbourne play Manly up in the Sunshine Coast, and I think Munster and Cameron Smith will all be back, and probably Jerome Hughes. So I wouldn't want to play Melbourne next week after conceding 14-0 tonight. So anyway, we're getting out of here. What's it now? 9:58. So we're gonna hop on out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the first Night Football review. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Share the video to your mates. 14 subscribers away from 600. We're very close. Hopefully we get there by the weekend. I'm getting out of here. We're out. Enjoy your Thursday night. Enjoy your Friday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Friday Night Football review. Until then, stay safe. And have a great day. And well done to the Eels.